Good afternoon. I'm Erica Sargent. It's the way millions of people are voting this year, mail-in ballots. A report card just out grades Illinois and surrounding states on whether they're ready. CBS 2's Chris Tye is always investigating. And Chris, not everyone is getting a high mark.
That's right, Erica, and no two states really do this sort of thing exactly the same way. Of course, we're talking absentee balloting and mail-in balloting. Starting at 8:30 tomorrow morning, this Loop super site opens up for Chicago voters who already have their ballot, who want to turn that ballot in early. CBS 2 dug in and found out that there are several states that make it trickier than Illinois, but there are still several that Illinois can learn from. The political machine in this country is calling into question the machines and methods of voting by mail. But independent experts who've looked under the hood of it say it's safe.
100%.
Elaine K. Mark and her team at the Brookings Institution, a Washington think tank, examined the mail-in balloting procedures of all 50 states. Take Oregon. They get an A from Brookings because voters automatically receive a ballot there. And they have experience with universal vote by mail from the 2016 election. In fact, they've been voting by mail here for over 20 years, with only 15 cases of fraud.
That's 15 out of 15 million votes cast. In other words, the fraud rate is minuscule and has never changed an election.
Illinois gets a B. We lose points since registered voters don't automatically receive a ballot in the mail here, but we get points since all registered voters do receive an application. Wisconsin gets a C, losing points since they require a witness to observe the voter marking the absentee ballot. Indiana with a D grade, partly because voters must submit a request along with a reason why they can't vote in person. Drop-off boxes aren't available for voters here, and losing points because they're not counting ballots arriving after Election Day, even if they're postmarked in time. As for overall fraud once the ballot arrives to be counted,
there's barcodes, there's a certain weight, paper weight, certain ballot design, etc., that allows the election officials to see instantly whether or not the ballot is fraudulent.
the city of Chicago and Cook County had a press conference this morning, said they are ready for a massive turnout. They are ready for an election during a pandemic as well. They did say in the city of Chicago, though, they could use a few thousand more election judges. If you want to help out in that cause, we have a link on our website, CBS Chicago, on how to help this election day. Live from the soon-to-be super site across from the Thompson Center, Chris Tye, CBS 2 News.